Hello students. Today we are going to discuss about the crop rotation. It is a practice in which different types of crops, especially leguminous and non-leguminous crops, are grown alternately in the same field. And this procedure is followed in order to improve the fertility of soil. For example, the farmers grow crop like wheat or barley in the first year, and this is followed by growing leguminous plant like pea or soybean in the next season. Leguminous plants help in the replenishment of the soil with nitrogen because a bacteria called rhizobium bacteria lives in these root nodules that help in the fixation of nitrogen, atmospheric nitrogen into nitrogenous compound. And these compounds can be used by plants easily to increase the crop yield naturally. So the farmers are being encouraged to adopt this practice. Crop protection. After replenishing the soil, the adequate nutrients, it is important to protect the crop from being damaged by pest like insect or rodent. So farmer, they use several methods to protect their crops, like scarecrow. You have generally seen such type of structures in the field. These are the images of human forms placed in the field, and that can keep the birds away from the field. Use of pesticides. Pesticides are the chemicals, substances that are used to kill the pest. Pests are poisonous in nature. They kill the pest, but pests are the organisms or insect that harm. They are the that harm the main crop, that cause damage to the main crop. That are generally insects or rodents. So they are sprayed, these pesticides that are the chemical in nature, they are sprayed in the field to kill the pest, but they do not harm the plants. So pesticides include insecticides that kill the insects, and fungicides are the chemicals that destroy fungus. And rodenticides are also there that kills rats and mice. They are sprayed in the field to protect the crop. And some commonly used pesticides are DDT, BHC, malathion, gamexine, heptachlor, methylparathion, etc. Crop improvement. All the agriculture practices, it is followed properly, help in increasing the production of grain. To meet the demand of ever increasing population of India and to feed every citizen of India, a revolution was brought about in India in 1960s, and this was the Green Revolution. M.S. Swaminathan is known as the father of Green Revolution in India, whereas Norman Borlaug is known as the father of Green Revolution in the world. In this high-yielding dwarf variety of Mexican wheat were introduced in India, and these varieties were resistant to pest, diseases and lodging. Another way to improve yield is by developing new varieties of crop, and this can be done by crossbreeding two different varieties, which is known as hybridization. In hybridization, emasculation, bagging and tagging processes, these include: emasculation is the process of removal of anther from bisexual flower in which both anther and pistils are present, in which anthers are removed manually, or the anthers, they are removed from the bisexual flower before they shed their pollen. This process is known as emasculation, and this is done in order to prevent self-fertilization in bisexual flower. Emasculation is not necessary in the parent and monoecious that have single either stamen or pistil. After emasculation, flower buds are kept enclosed in bag which is made up of cloth, plastic or polythene, etc. And this process is done to prevent pollination through unknown pollens. This is known as bagging. The female parent are then labeled properly, and the labeling should bear the following formation: serial number, detail of male parents and female parents, date of emasculation and crossing over, which is known as a tagging. By such crossbreeding of two desired varieties, seeds of a hybrid variety can be obtained. And this work is done at agriculture university and research institutes. And hybrid seeds are then obtained, and these are distributed among the farmers to yield their crop. Thank you.